Today I'm going to show you the most underrated card in Clash Royale, the BOWWLLLLING! Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm showing you the best bowler deck in Clash Royale, and it is very, very, very fun because there is not a deck that I can think of, mid-ladder or otherwise, that I can't defend with the pair of cards I have in this deck. It all starts with the bowler. The girth and tonnage, just unmatched. He's got... What on earth am I playing against? I've got Recruit's Eye Drag, Tombstone. I don't think I'll have a problem with it, actually. Not gonna lie, using a cage to stop an eye drag is definitely a choice, but he should go run after the left skeletons and drag the eye drag with it. Or just to do whatever you want. That's cool too. He's still gonna have to respond to the cage. But yeah, like I was saying, the defense with this deck is unmatched. And there's a reason I'm playing in League 6, because I want to show you guys what it's like to be facing decks that maybe you guys would face. Because let's face it, that's a lot of facing. There's, you know, top ladder, right? There's top ladder, there's ultimate champion, and then there's what 95% of people face, which is literally anything at any given moment. I'm telling you, it doesn't matter. This isn't a deck formulated to beat specific decks in the meta. This is a deck that just destroys everything defensively. And with that being said, the offense does require you to be a little bit more patient and slow. So as you can see, we're not really going in like heavily at all. And if that's not your game, then maybe you should go play E-Golem or something. But yeah, I think I'm going to NATO this back for a second here. I'll go with the guards. I just wanted to make sure we dealt with all the recruits in one lane, and then I'll just go bowler over here. It's nothing crazy. I think we also just bar barrel to distract this. I doubt he has a freeze, so I'm not really too worried about that. But as you can see, bowler's just completely clogging up this lane. And now, usually there's two things you can do. In double elixir, since we can actually, here's why I don't go in single. E-Giant is something that you need to back up with at least a NATO, but usually support troops and a lightning, or else it's really just not going to do anything. I want to actually Diddy here just so that this doesn't like shred my entire E-Giant. Wait, he's going to come out of there anyways and shred my entire thing. Okay, what am I doing? All right, let's tornado this all in. So he stuns himself, and then we can just go ahead and lightning this Mother Witch. Go ahead with bar barrel late, and although I'll take a little bit of damage on the right side, I did that so that I'd be able to take his entire left tower. It seems pretty worth it if you ask me. You're just going to be able to defend everything. And there are lots of decks that just cannot, like, get damage against you. They just can't, because look, bowler, baby drag, NATO, lightning, and there's lots of decks that you just can't defend E-Giant either. So, I mean, honestly, you're going to have a pretty fun time, even against stuff like P.E.K.K.A. The voices are telling me to go E-Giant in the back first play. I'm not going to listen to the voices. Look, you know what? I'm doing it for the content. Never go E-Giant the back first play. Okay, sometimes it's just hard to resist when, you know, just don't want to go to E-Giant the back first. This isn't Golem. This is a Golem. Do as I say, not as I do. If this happens to win me the game, it doesn't count, okay? It doesn't count. Now, I'm going to be a little patient here and wait to see if there's anything better I could lightning. Yeah, I'm honestly going to take that. This is going to have to play something. Oh, that guard, 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 that guard. Okay, yeah, usually you don't want to E-Giant the back first play. Okay, just don't do it. Just don't do it, okay? Yeah, honestly, I'm just bored, and that's entirely the only reason I did it. Also, wanted to make sure you guys knew we have a code Vader. Make sure to use the code. Appreciate you guys. Also, we're back on Twitch. We're back live streaming on Twitch, ladies and gentlemen. If you do want to watch live streams, although I'm live on YouTube, please watch on Twitch or TikTok. Twitch will be horizontal like the videos, TikTok vertical. YouTube brings me, there's no benefit for watching on YouTube. There are benefit for watching on Twitch and TikTok. Obviously TikTok, no ads either. So if you do want to support the channel, that's the best way to do it. Watch them streams, baby. And yeah, we're also going to run a pretty nice little cup tomorrow where we're going to give away past Royales, and it's going to be really fun. I think you guys are going to love it, and we're going to line up the bowlers on the tower to get some extra damage, baby. Okay, well, yeah, we're not going to get anything crazy here. I think I will bar barrel this, though, so we get the bowler on the tower for a minimum of 1 hit, maybe 2, if he doesn't play anything. I think he's elixir starved right now, too, alongside not having any good counters because he decided to just go E-Giant, or while I went E-Giant, he decided to just dump Hoggies in the left lane, which put him down 5 elixir, and subsequently made him take more damage than he had gotten the entire time from that. So let's see how good Diddy deals with these. I think he should 3-shot him, right? Okay, he's gonna pull in the healthy one. Beautiful. That's actually perfect. He almost full counters out. We really just find anything, huh? Okay, now I will get Baby Dragon down for some defense here because it's going to help me in case he wants to go in with Hogs. Obviously, Baby Dragon is not the... it depends on the matchup, of course, but it's not the card that you go, oh my god, I need to save this for offense. Bowler is usually the card that you be like, hey, I really want to save this for offense. I'm going to put the Valk over there, so not only do we line it up, we also pull the E-Giant into the tower, and now I'll just go with the late Barbarian barrel so that we can just stall for a second because the Queen is not on my tower, so it won't shred my tower. We can take a little bit of damage there. GG's. Now, I am a big fan, not of E-Giant first play, but of Cage first play, because, well, the saying usually is, you know, we'll be able to get to our Evo faster, and it's a little awkward to push into a Cage. The best play, unfortunately, to push into the Cage is just to win con the back first play. And, unfortunately here, that is exactly what we allowed him to do. Okay, this is going to seem a little stupid, but this is going to help me defend this, and that was a completely defensive E-Giant. If it gets absolutely no damage, I honestly don't care. Like, that's just a complete defensive E-Giant there. And then we'll go with the Baby Drag back here. We end up getting, like, what, 40 damage. That was just, I could, without Lightning, I couldn't think of another way that I was going to defend that properly. We actually keep a 1 HP Bowler alive, it'll just die to a Barb Barrel, unfortunately. Oh my god. Oh my god. The counter push of doom. The bowler! Party! Bye-bye. He got like 700 extra. No, he didn't. He got like 1,500 extra damage. All things being said, I don't think that's how the saying goes. That was kind of good because, I mean, to be honest, that was a really awkward starting hand. Without Lightning, I feel like I could have just Lightning the Dragons instantly and then we would have been in the clear. But I had to play a little bit of unorthodox defense here. And, you know, that's the fun thing about Clash Royale. It may be not fun all the time, but there are, like, infinite, like, different scenarios that can happen that just make the game, like, so much more fresh. Like, it's not the same. Every time you play that matchup, it's different. He doesn't know I have Lightning, I don't think. Yeah, so that's what we wanted to do the first time. That's what we were trying to do the first time. And now we're going to splash it. Ugh. I do not know if that was necessary, but you know what? That looked cool. That looked cool. And let's pretend it was necessary so I get a couple more aura points, okay? But yeah, I mean, now, with 30 seconds left, he's got to go in. Are we really going in the opposite lane? Are you really going in the opposite lane? You didn't even wait to put the skeleton dragons behind your damn... There's no way. You're no way with a straight face you just said, oh, there's 30 seconds in the game. Let me go after the goddamn tower with 4,241 HP. Oh, God. Oh, help me. Oh, there's a lumberjack on my... Please. I don't think cycling Baby Dragon is a horrible play either, especially if I'm sitting with my Lightning in hand, because I do have Bowler and Lightning. So, like, if I needed to have a splash counter, excuse me, I would have the Baby Dragon in hand. If I need to do something that was in the air, I have Lightning in hand, so not too worried about this at all. Okay, I'm going to save the Lightning for a second here, because I think that, you know, I could probably have Lightning that, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to NATO this to the King Tower here, and, yeah, we do take a side swipe, but I'm not exactly sure how to take it with no damage. Is that crazy? But yeah, I mean, we're going to get the King Tower activation. We're going to get a little bit of a counter push here, and we're going to be up Elixir after this whole extravaganza too, because he's got to spend extra to deal with this counter push. And it's still going to end up getting pretty decent damage, even with good guards placement from him. We're not going to get any bowler damage, but a full HP Baby Drag eating away at that tower. We absolutely love to see it. And honestly, I think I will go in with my own E-Giant here since I am up Elixir, because I can pretty much just throw away my Elixir lead if I decide to go in with a Cage or something like that. And saving my Cage, since it does expire in like, what, 25-30 seconds, for when he's actually going in with his push would be the best outcome. So I think going E-Giant maybe isn't the play against Sparky, just because of how good the Sparky is at dealing with it, but we'll see. I mean, I could probably just Bowler here. It's going to stun itself. We're still going to end up getting a few hundred damage, which honestly isn't bad at all. It stuns itself again. Does not die to light. It shouldn't die to lightning, I don't think. So we're going to have to be a little careful here. I like the guards again too, though. So we're going to eat the shot, and we're going to be able to eat just arrows. It's fine. Bowler should still pretty much take this out. And yeah, I mean, wait. Does it full counter it? It does. Okay, awesome. Awesome, 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 awesome. Baby Dragon can come in here. It's going to slow everything down. I can honestly NATO this back as well so that the Baby Dragon splashes everything. He's going to Lightning, and unfortunately, he does get that one hit because my NATO wasn't perfect there. So he is going to have that minion kill my Baby Drag, which in turn gives him 2 giant hits, which is a little annoying. Hopefully we don't lose off those 2 giant hits. Got to be a little bit better with the NATO placements. Give me a ditty. Give me a ditty up in this bit. Up in this bit. I'm gonna fun no more. I'm not, bro. I don't know what I'm doing, bro. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna stun this Sparky so that it actually doesn't end up full countering my E-Giant, and then we're going to put everything in there, and that's going to get us a lot of damage. So hopefully we're not gonna need to Can I speak English? We're not going to need to have to. We're not gonna have to need to. What the dude? We're not going to. Do you know what I'm trying to say? We're not going to have to make up for all the damage we took. Hopefully, is the goal. That's the goal here. Are we gonna lie? Let's line up this so we can get a nice shot on that furnace. Get him out of here. Beautiful. I don't think we need to commit anything else to this. We need to commit something else to this push. Okay, so you could totally try and lightning cycle him, but to be honest, I think I'm safer just setting up some nice defense here. Maybe going with the Diddy first since he just used his lightning, and then once we go up a little bit of elixir, going in with said. Oh, we should pull in the lumberjack first. It's actually kind of heat. Then go in with the said E-Giant so that he's not able to full commit to this push. Run over the fire spirit. Pull the minions into the other freaking lane, honestly. And since he can't afford a Sparky, he's not going to be able to defend our E-Giant, and that is going to be game, set, match. Defense, great. Offense, honestly, great too. Bowler, super underrated. Definitely consider using him in your deck.